Hey Virgo. All right, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. Yeah, I can see that. This is kind of but this is a little less anxious, and this is more being really uninspired. I mean, they say it's apathy, but for me, it's just, I mean, it could be something like depression, but there's some book, and I don't know which one it is. I apologize. I think says there's a divine discontent. Like there's just something. It's not. You can't necessarily point to. I'm my family's driving me crazy, or I'm not happy in my relationship, or my job is a nightmare. It's just everything's okay, but there's something missing. There's something you need to either deal with, or you've resigned yourself to something not being excuse me. I mean, I see it with relationships a lot where people are like, well, we've been married for this long. I mean, you can just, I don't know, you can just tell when you're around the couples that you're like, do they even like each other? And I don't know. But they're somehow resigned. I mean, sometimes there's kids or whatever. So I mean, I'm not making a judgment by any means, but it's just you know, that there's more, you want more. There's something missing. What was in focus recently? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. So this is, excuse me, planting a seed. Something tangible in your life changes. So this is new job, how you earn your money, new money, um, laying the foundation. I'm sorry, laying the foundation for something in the future, starting a college fund, getting a mortgage, anything to do with those types of financial things. It's spirituality too, starting a new spiritual journey. Um, but this the acorn you plant for that later becomes an oak tree. I mean, that happens over decades. So I'm not saying something's going to start to take decades, but um, it kind of brings this Four of Cups. You might be a little sick of waiting for things to happen. And here's a theme that's been coming up a lot. You have to be careful that you're not, um, like the Magician card tells us, you have everything you need right now, literally right now, to live a fulfilling life. And she just doesn't quite look fulfilled. And if I know we think, oh, if once I graduate, once I get a degree, once I meet someone, once I get married, once I have a kid, once I buy a house, once I get whatever, usually all material things, that this sort of social construct that society has created to say, okay, this is success. This is a happy life because this is a successful life. This is probably an American thing. Um, that's what will make you happy. That's what you need to strive for. But there's this inkling in you that's like, I don't know. That doesn't seem to be working. And this new beginning could be a journey of, well, what will make me happy? Because that's society's general roadmap of what will make you happy, but you're like, that's not going to make, and some people it does make happy, but really it's inside that our happiness comes from, and that our feeling of worth and feeling good about being in this world exists somewhere else. What do you want most? This is about competition. Um, so this would be, yeah, like trying to keeping up with the Joneses, trying to compete with other people. Maybe it's and especially in the days of social media, everyone's curated life looks so much better than yours. Um, so maybe you need a social media break. I actually did that. Not that I felt that at all, but the energy, the energy right now. I've kind of stopped all social media. I looked for like because I got an alert. I looked for maybe 5 minutes and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I've been calmer. So you may need to take a break. Um, Comparing ourselves to others, and we all do it, and we all do it to other people, which we really need to stop. It's not, again, what is going to fulfill you is something you need to discover inside you, and it's a lifelong process and journey. But the more we can look within and discover those things that fulfill us, not what outside influences tell us, and stop competing with others and just living authentically for ourselves, the happier and sooner we'll figure that out. What's in focus right now? Wow, the victory card. Maybe you won something. Maybe you have been playing piano. Maybe you've been doing some sort of sport. I don't know what it is, but maybe you've been doing something or wanted a job, or you've been working, you've wanted something. I want a house. I want to get married. I want to, again, something on that list. And you're like, well, shit, I was successful. Success is going to make me happy. And you're like, shit, it didn't. And what was I competing? What was I really competing for? I don't want to compete with anyone because winning over someone else doesn't do anything. What else is going on right now? Wow, the sun. Aha. Yeah, like just a complete aha moment. Seeing that very, very clearly and seeing that just being out, enjoying a nice day is more fulfilling than a lot of things. I mean, some of you may definitely find success. I mean, you could, again, win something, but it's what's attached to that. If you can go and be like, oh my God, I've worked my whole life and I succeeded. I mean, it could be great, but if somehow that was tied up in once I achieve that, I'll show people. Where it's sort of outward instead of, yes, I'm proud of myself, I did that, but see, I was going to prove to other people. So sort of getting that straight in your head, like, what is my motivation? What do I think this outcome is going to do for me? But this is a real aha moment. And this is vitality, virility, movement, action, which is, you can see, very different from this Four of Cups where she's just like, oh, this sucks. I don't really want to be here. What's coming up? Wow. Gemini just had this. I think they had the victory card too, the Six of Wands. I'm sorry, I want to say something. Yeah, so this victory card is less about external recognition and more about counting your wins. And lots of times our wins are things that are not even noticeable to someone else. Good job, Jen. You didn't feel like exercising today, but you got out there and you just put one foot in front of the other and you did it. Good for you. You said you were going to do it and you did it. That builds confidence. That's something I mean, I guess you could post that on social media. That can be motivating, but it could even be more subtler than that. Um, I didn't allow that interaction with my difficult relative to spiral me into uh, sadness. That's not something you necessarily, that's really an internal victory. But what do you wish for? I always bring up the Trevor Hall song, Wish Man. Uh, what's your wish? Close your eyes. All we have is this. All we have is this moment right now. And you're watching my video. No, I'm just kidding. What is your wish, and what do you think that wish is going to give you? Right? So figuring that out. It's like the genie. You got to be careful with your three wishes. Um, what do you truly want? And what do you think that's going to provide overall? The world. A new way of life, a new way of living, a new way of looking at the world, a new way of navigating out in the world. Gratitude. Yeah. So we've gone from the Ace of Pentacles to the World. So this is like a whole completing a cycle. Excuse me, of growth, of spiritual growth. Wow. Yes. Oh my God. This was Gemini too. I don't know if you have a connection with Gemini. This is you have all the elements you need. You have everything you need in your life right now, right this very second in the present, to manifest the life of your dreams, to be happy. It's because it's within, not external. It's within you. All right. Take care.